being the absolutely maternal person that she is, looked after myself and Johnny and Joe in a remarkable way. And I can remember very distinctly one time it was important for us to get busy cleaning up our bedroom. So we got it all done, and it looked all pretty good, and your mom suggested that we leave something out of place so that when our mother came in, she would be able to point to something that was not quite right. And I just remember feeling so protected by her. There was a kite flying contest one time that had to be a homemade kite. And Dad and I made this kite, and I was so proud of it. And I thought, man, I'm going to win this contest. Well, that kite didn't have a chance of flying. It was never going to fly. But Amanda came to me, and she said, you know, I think a friend of mine's kite might win if you let him use your string. So I got to contribute to the winner. My father was a dear, dear person, but he was not particularly mechanically inclined. One of my fondest memories, youngest memories of Dad, was how he looked after us as we'd go snow skiing. He'd make sure my boots were nice and tight, my coat was zipped up warm, and, you know, he was very patient with us, teaching us how to ski down the bunny slope. And still to this day, those memories are just burned into my memory.
So what did you guys do as a family for fun when you were young?
In the wintertime, our recreation was snow skiing, downhill snow skiing. That was it. Now, the interesting part of that is that I don't remember Michael ever joining in. I don't recall him ever being a snow skier, but the rest of us, that's what we did. I started snow skiing when I think I was 3.
Where?
You know?
Where?
Oh, we had a family membership at Holiday Hills, which still exists here in Traverse City. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. So.
I should move on. His father, like, what was he doing? A little bit more background story about the father. Like, he went to the war and all that stuff, and then
So we don't know. We haven't heard a lot about your dad's history in terms of where he grew up, where he went to school, what he did after school, how he met your mom, that kind of stuff.
I have some visuals that would be excellent. So, Dad was born with the name Joseph James Benyu. And Dad's biological father passed away, and his mom remarried. I don't know the year that Dad was born, but he was born in Charlevoix, Michigan. And later, he was adopted by my grandmother's second husband, Charles Bellinger, who was a woodsman and a jeweler. He repaired watches in Charlevoix, Michigan. And Dad and my grandfather never really, they just were not particularly close. Dad was very close with his mother, graduated from high school at the age of 18 from Charlevoix the Beautiful, home at that time, the summer home at that time to the Detroit Lions. And he went directly into World War II. And he served out his term, came back, and married my mom. And they went off to Ypsilanti and went to Eastern Michigan College and moved from there to Elk Rapids, where he got his first teaching job. And one of the stories that he used to like to tell about that first teaching job was that he was teaching 7th grade, I believe. And he had a student who was unruly.